Daughter Ally Shapiro has had a year filled with ups and downs. In a since-deleted August 2024 Instagram post, Zarin shared that Shapiro had become engaged to her then-boyfriend Jordan Bilfeld. 3 months later, Zarin confirmed to Page 6 that the engagement was off and that she was doing everything she could to support her daughter. Now, Shapiro has shared some of her feelings about the whirlwind year as 2024 comes to a close in an Instagram post. 2024 has been one of the most incredible years of my life, but also one of the toughest. I've never laughed or cried so hard. But I know that wherever you are is where you're meant to be. And it's never about where you end up, but the journey you took to get you there. And yes, I'm filled with aphorisms, Shapiro wrote in her post's caption. Shapiro's post, tagged at the Miraval, Arizona Resort and Spa, was filled with photos of her and her mother from their stay at the spa. Friends, followers, and some of Zarin's fellow Real Housewives stars took to Shapiro's comment section to share loving messages with her as she finishes out her turbulent year. So proud of you, honey. I'm cheering for you all the way from Sam. Love you, girl. Sending you the biggest hug for 2024 and prayers for an incredibly blessed 2025. Leanne Locken added, speaking from way too much experience, what doesn't kill you makes you cry a lot, but then, it makes you realize how strong of a woman you can be. A third user shared. Shapiro added a message of gratitude at the end of her caption, writing, but I'm so grateful I was able to spend some time with my extended family, thinking, meditating, manifesting, reminiscing, planning, and dreaming. No one can predict the future, but I'm ready for it. While her daughter reflects on a tough year, Zarin took time to ring in the holiday season with some of her fellow Bravo-celebrities. Zarin shared a selfie with Marisol Patton from Real Housewives of Miami and Kate Chastain from Below Deck and The Traitors from Patton's holiday party in Miami. Such an amazing afternoon with my girlfriends. Marisol Patton, thank you for inviting us to your holiday party. So many great products to try and the glam was a 10. I never looked so good in pajamas. Zarin captioned the post. As the host of CNN's New Year's Eve special, Andy Cohen knows a thing or two about how to celebrate in style. For years, the hilarious personality, who also hosts Bravo's Watch What Happens Live and executive produces the Real Housewives franchise, has relied on his go-to cocktail of a fresca mixed with tequila. I called it a fresquila, cleverly enough. He says, and with New Year's Eve and all the drinks that come with it on the horizon, he just partnered with Fresca Mixed, the soda brand's new line of ready-to-drink cocktails. Cohen sat down with First for Women to dish on his long journey with Bravo and why he loves ringing in the new year with Anderson Cooper. Andy Cohen has been a central part of Bravo's signature over-the-top reality TV programming since 2004. When I look back at 20 years, I just think about the amazing people that have been on all the shows and what incredible work they've done, he says. I've learned a lot about putting people who are dynamic, different, real and unreal on television, he continues, and when it comes to making good reality characters, he says it's all about finding personalities who are funny, dramatic in a good way and willing to speak their thoughts and have opinions. I think that humor is a huge draw for the Real Housewives, he says. People start watching the show, and they continue to watch it because it's so funny. 2 decades into his Bravo career, Cohen still takes a hands-on approach. I watch every episode of The Real Housewives and give notes on them, so it's still pleasurable for me. I'm a huge fan. While the Real Housewives series is famous for getting into messy drama, Cohen likes to keep things chill in his personal life, saying he intentionally avoids getting distracted by social media. At the end of a busy day, I unwind with music and documentaries, he says. I loved the Martha Stewart doc, and I've heard the Yacht Rock doc is amazing. I'm a huge Deadhead, and I listen to a ton of that, Cohen adds. I also have my own music channel, Andy's Kiki Lounge, on SiriusXM, and I program the whole channel. It's all music that I love, so I listen to that a lot at home. It's either the Dead channel or my own channel. The low-key vibe extends to Cohen's holiday plans. As he describes, I'll just be with my kids at home, chilling out and being cozy. I like being in New York for the holidays. It's really fun and it feels warm and easy to get together with friends. Plus, there's no traffic. Cohen may enjoy relaxing for the holidays, but his New Year's Eve plans get pretty intense, as he reports to millions of viewers directly from the chaos of Times Square, where he and his co-host, Anderson Cooper, banter the night away along with an eclectic lineup of guests. Cohen's philosophy for celebrating the new year is simple. "I just want to be with my friends," he says. "That's why being in Times Square with Anderson is so important to me. I've spent many New Years with Anderson when we weren't in Times Square, because he's my good friend, so getting to do this with him is amazing." As for a resolution, he says, "My New Year's resolution is the same every year, to be on my phone less." Cohen is happy to highlight what sets his special apart from other New Year's broadcasts, saying, "I think Anderson and I have gone to great pains to really include people who may be alone or may have lost someone or may find New Year's Eve to be a sad night. It's a communal experience just to hang out and get through the night together." Asked what we can expect to ring in 2025, Cohen says, "We're definitely going to have fun. We're definitely going to do shots. I'm definitely going to get Anderson to giggle. I'm working on a surprise or two for him. Our friend Amy Sedaris is going to be back. Patti LaBelle will be back. We have a lot of guests with us in Times Square this year." Andy and Anderson have become synonymous with New Year's Eve for many fans, but Cohen admits that filming the special still feels novel as ever. "It's really surreal," he observes. "It's crazy that people stand around and wait for that long, and it's surreal to enter Times Square when there are hundreds of thousands of people. It's very odd, but it's electric and surprising. And you're out in the elements, so it's a real sensation." Andy and Anderson have become synonymous with New Year's Eve for many fans, but Cohen admits that filming the special still feels novel as ever. "It's really surreal," he observes. "It's crazy that people stand around and wait for that long, and it's surreal to enter Times Square when there are hundreds of thousands of people. It's very odd, but it's electric and surprising. And you're out in the elements, so it's a real sensation."